Yo, what's going on, guys? And today we're going to be talking about what's going on in Saramaed Hollow, and without further ado, let's get into it. So, basically, the Saramaed Hollow is a peculiar place in Deepwoken. It's the last dungeon to be added, and it's a bit of a mystery. It has a bunch of monsters down there, a bunch of random stuff down there, a bunch of cave paintings, which I'm about to explain to you guys, because they look pretty weird. But, firstly, I just want to describe what, in my opinion, I think the Saramaed Hollow is in the first place. So, let's start by looking at the Old World Great Shield description. In the description, it reads, a shield designed intricately, most likely from a pre-Cataclysm era. Its intricate design suggests its previous use in royalty, although it cannot be said for sure. So, my theory is that the Saramaed Hollow used to be a big underground kingdom, way before the Cataclysm, way before all the monsters and shit. It's just a big underground kingdom. And why I think this? Well, let's take a look at the Old World Great Shield, like, in general. So, it's a shield found in Miner's Landing chests. Found in Miner's Landing chests. Where is the Saramaed Hollow? It's in Miner's Landing. So, most likely this shield was from, Old World, obviously. Came from the Saramaed Hollow, it's basically whatever. The kingdom, basically. But I'm gonna try to explain it. It's probably a prehistoric kingdom, because it's not, the buildings aren't that big, the arches are kind of like faded, and everything's kind of destroyed, but that's probably just coming with the years. So the first picture I have up on screen right now is it's basically the first cave painting I want to show you guys. It's a big like monster looking thingy fighting a little guy, and this big monster looking thingy, it can be, I have a theory, it's a few different mobs in the game. So, well, not a few, most likely two, but in my opinion, it's either a megalodon or an owl. And why I say this is because if we take the megalodon and we put it right next to the monster, they look pretty similar. They have the same posture, the same type of body. It just looks like a megalodon, And the second mob monster, which I said was an owl, is because if you look closely, the head of the cave painting is actually like darker. So my theory was it might be an owl without its mask or something, maybe like an evolved owl or something. And honestly, these monsters make sense, because if the shield was pre-Cataclysm era, way before all the monsters started coming in, then the monsters couldn't live for long. I'm putting a book up on screen right now. It basically says like monsters they washed up on shore, they could not live for long. So it makes a lot of sense why the monsters are down here in the first place. It makes a sense why they can survive, and it makes a lot of sense why the Sharko or the monster, which I believe to be Sharko, is slightly smaller than it is today, because evolution. It's just smaller overall. So that's basically what I think was happening with the first cave painting. The second cave painting, however, I'm a little more lost on that. It's up to, in all honesty, if someone has a better theory in the comments, let me know. But you can see people with horns talking to like I don't know, like a weird like humanoid figure, weird like monster figure, whatever it is. They don't seem to be attacking, they seem to be listening to him. And due to the Grimmer's relation with Neve in general, I believe this figure is possibly Neve, but I'm not 100% sure. Someone might have to correct me in the comments. If you have a better theory, put it down there, of course. But that's basically my take on it. Might be what's it called? A drowned god. But that's basically it. If you guys like the theory, like it. If you guys have any comments or whatever, you already know what to do. And see you later.